Oh my God, yes, it's working. Okay, I'm coming. That's it. Y'all, it took me way too long to get this prepared. But I just wanted to do a quick video, not even a quick video. I just want to talk about my experience during the 21 days of fasting. And I want to do a live stream just to kind of make it more relaxed and chill. Okay, so this will be doing 21 days of fasting. And right now I'm going to talk about how to prepare, because when I was thinking about doing fasting, which was literally one day, okay, y'all, one day I thought about doing fasting. The next day, I just did it. I just did the 21 days of fasting. But as I was doing the fast, I did a lot of research on how to do a 21-day fast, and I found that there's a lot of mixed information online, okay? And so I really wanted to just make this video to help some of y'all, like, get some better information. And when I say mixed information, it's mostly because, like, when I researched 21 days of a water fast, oh yeah, disclaimer, it's a water fast. So basically for 21 days, all I did was drink water. That's it. Just water. It was difficult, but we're gonna talk about that in another video. For this video, I want to focus on how to prepare. But when I was looking up different people, there seemed to be two groups, maybe three actually. So the first group would be people who are Christian and they do the Daniel's fast, I believe. That's what it is. I'm not really sure. So correct me if I'm wrong. But they do the Daniel's fast, and so they do it for like spiritual reasons. And I am a very spiritual person, and I believe in God. I believe in, I mean, God is in everything and everyone, right? That this is my belief. But I'm not necessarily Christian. But anyway, so I looked at their fast, and I found there was a lot of people who didn't prepare correctly, and they ended up getting sick during the 21 days of fasting, which is what I really want to prevent for a lot of y'all, okay? And then there's another group that is like the nutritional group, and usually this group, they did this either to like lose weight or to lose weight. And this is cool, and if you want to do a fast for that reason, that's okay. I don't think you need to do 21 days, to be honest. Like, from my experience, even after 2 weeks, I was pretty slim. Like, it was disgusting. And I was thinking to myself, like, is this what models have to go through, you know? Like, oh God. Anyway, so, and then the third group would be like the more like, how would you say, like nutritional people. So they do it for like health reasons, to kind of clean out the gut and the digestive system. People with like ulcerative colitis do this. People with an inflamed gut, any inflammation in your stomach area, in that area, your organ, where your organs are, water fasts are perfect for this. So those are the three groups, and everybody had different ways of doing it, but okay, let's get into how to prepare. So the first but the first way to prepare is you need to drink water that nourishes you. I'm sorry, there's a squirrel just hopping around everywhere behind this camera, but it's okay, we gonna get through it. Oh my God, it's looking at me. The first way to prepare is make sure, and I have my notes down here, make sure that you drink water that nourishes you and that has minerals in it. This is like the biggest issue that I've seen with a lot of other people who did the 21-day fast or more and had problems. It was because they were devoiding their bodies of nutrients and minerals. Nutrients is one thing, but minerals is like really important. One girl, she got sick because she had a potassium deficiency. So when it comes to getting your minerals, I'm not saying to take vitamins, and in fact you don't want to do that because a lot of the capsules and stuff are made out of like cellulose and all of this other stuff that you don't want to put in your body. But you want to make sure that you are drinking living water. So we're gonna call it living water for this live stream. And so first of all, you want to get spring water. Now I have to say I used the bottles with Crystal Geyser water. You know, after 2 weeks, it didn't taste the best, I have to say. So if you can get like Fiji and just splurge out, you know, and get like really nice bottled spring water, make sure it's spring water, not deep well water. I remember I bought something, I was like, oh, it's gonna be good for me, and it's deep well water, and you want to make sure it's spring water bottled from the source. You want to also make sure that it doesn't have fluoride in it or has as little fluoride as possible. Now, another thing you can do besides buying bottled water is you could get a really, really nice, expensive. It has to be expensive. I'm not talking about a Brita filter, but you can get a really good filter to take out the metals and then remineralize the water. But that's the whole thing. But I guess at the point, if you drinking Fiji water every day, then I think that might actually be the best bet. But you just want to make sure it has minerals in it. This is like a big deal. Less fluoride. I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, I tried to do a 1 week water fast, and I was in a different country and they didn't really have bottled water because it was like kind of remote. So the only water I had was from the well, and I got sick. Like I had to actually switch to coconut water, and it's not really the same because coconut water has sugar in it, has carbs, all of that stuff. So it was really the same, but just keep that in mind. Coconut water does not count. You cannot use that on a water fast, okay? That's like for emergencies only. If you need it, but you shouldn't need it. So again, to prepare, you want to have spring water bottled from the source, and you want to have Last Resort, Crystal Geyser, or what's the other one? It starts with an A. I don't know. I don't. It's the one that looks like Crystal Geyser, but it starts with an A. I don't know what it's called. But that one too. Now, if you drink that water, it does not have all the minerals you need. So then that's why I say living water. So you have to turn that water into living water. And the way to do that is by chopping up some fruits and vegetables. I wouldn't chop up all of the fruits, but you chop up, like for example, living water, a good example of this is like chopping up citrus fruits like lemon or oranges. And what I would do is I had like a big, do I even have it? Let me see. No, I don't see it. So we're gonna have to pause on that. But I had basically like a big container of water and like a 2-liter like mason jar, and every like 1 or 2 days I would chop up, peel first, obviously peel cucumbers, and then chop them up into chunks. You don't want to do it like small chunks. You're not trying to grind it, you're not trying to make juice, right? You're just providing a way for the water to get nutrients in it so you can get nutrients into your body, or minerals really. So I would chop up cucumber. What else did I put in it? I would chop up lemon and lime. Now I didn't include the peel because it wasn't organic and there's pesticides and chemicals on it, and I didn't want that in my body. So what I did was I would peel the lemon or the lime, and then I would cut it into chunks. Do not squeeze it because then you are adding calories into your water. Again, you want to allow for the natural diffusion, I guess, of minerals between the fruits and the water, okay? And this process usually takes, I would say, 12 hours minimum, or up to 2 days. I'll leave it like up to 2, maybe 3 days max in the fridge. I wouldn't leave it outside. I tried that once and it went bad, so don't do that. But this is a good option if you don't have, well, if you can't afford Fiji water, which, you know, I couldn't, it's so expensive. And B, if you don't have access to it, that's a really good way of doing that. But just keep in mind though, if you are in a different country and you don't have access to bottled water, I guess you could use filtered water, but just kind of watch yourself after the first week. Because I feel like if I had used filtered water for this whole time, I don't think it would have been like the same experience, because there's a lot of metals and you're trying to detox your body. So just keep that in mind. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's the biggest way to prepare. Literally went through my whole list. But yeah, I mean, this is the biggest thing when preparing. I also like try not to do a lot of exercise. That's like a big one. Some people can get actually muscle damage from exercising, like, or even lifting weights while on a water fast. Now, if you want to exercise and do some kind of fast, then I really recommend doing the juice fast. Because then you can get those nutrients that your body needs to rehabilitate your muscles when you damage it, right? Because that's how you make muscle. For those of y'all who don't know, you basically damage your muscles, doing what exercise or whatever you're doing, and then you eat something to rehabilitate the muscles and they grow. Okay, that's kind of the condensed version. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a scientist out there. Explain it a lot better than me, but that's it. But if you do want to exercise, I really recommend yoga. That's one thing that I didn't do consistently during this fast. And next time, and by next time, I mean in a couple of years, this was a really difficult thing, a really challenging thing for me to do. But next time, I will make a point to do more yoga throughout it because it's just good to do, okay? And then the other thing you need to know is that you're going to be like, it's not that you're mentally tired, but physically it was like it's going to be challenging to do physical stuff. And I'm even talking about, for me, it was like putting on my clothes was a chore. Like, it was so much. It was so much. So be prepared for that. Try not to do a lot of exercising. Be prepared. At least in my experience, I stayed up late, very late, like till midnight, which was, for me, it's late. I'm one of those people who, like, I go to bed early, 9 o'clock, okay? Wake up at 6 or 7. Like, I like to have like my 9 hours. I don't know if that's 9 hours, but I like to have my 9 hours of sleep. So it was really challenging for me also to have to stay up till midnight, 1 a.m. because I just had excessive energy. So my other big way to prepare is just like try to create a balance. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe if I went for more walks, it would have been better. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for how to prepare. This was kind of a quick video, a lot quicker than I thought. But the biggest thing is you gotta be drinking living water. That's like living water. You gotta be drinking living water. Try to reduce your fluoride intake too. Like I said the last time I tried to do a water fast, I think the water I was drinking had a lot of fluoride in it, and it just didn't help me contain as many minerals as I needed to. Try not to do a lot of exercise while you do this, or just be really aware and cautious about that. And yeah, okay, that's it. That's it for this video. In another video, I'm going to talk about my experience with this 21-day water fast, and also how I broke the 21-day water fast, because that was a whole thing. So I will see y'all there.